Today on Riffs, Spirits, and Gear, we check out the Tone Capture GTR from Mooer Audio. When I think of Mooer Audio, I think of innovation and huge bang for the buck guitar processing hardware. And the new Tone Capture GTR is no exception to that thought. With a deceptively small and compact design, the Tone Capture GTR lets you basically capture the output of up to 7 different guitars and save them in the individual slots, and then make your source guitar sound like those 7 guitars. Could be 3, could be 4, could be 1, but up to 7. This is a particularly brilliant idea if, for example, you are switching between a Les Paul and a Strat or a Tele in a live situation. I could absolutely see this on a pedal board, and you pre-capture all of the tones and you simply use one guitar over the course of a night, say for a cover band or otherwise. Getting a Strat sound, a genuine captured Strat sound out of your Les Paul or active pickup guitar is huge. So enough of my yapping. I'm going to show you guys the capture process and give you guys a sound example and a little A/B comparison and just kind of show you what this thing is all about. Okay, so I have the Mooer Tone Capture GTR hooked up, and it is going straight into the front end on the clean channel of the Supro Galaxy. Now, I have a Relish Mary 1, and I want to capture the tone of the neck P90 in this guitar, and it sounds like this. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna capture it. First, I'm going to turn on the pedal. I'm going to hold the foot switch down to get into capture mode. So red is target, blue would be source, and we're gonna get to that in just a second, but we need to capture the target because I want my source guitar, the Les Paul, to sound like the target, which is the Relish Mary 1. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna capture this tone first. And I'm gonna hit the foot switch again and it'll start capturing. Okay, it has finished that process. So now we need to capture the source. I'm gonna grab the Les Paul. So with the Les Paul, I'm going to be in the neck position, of course, because we want the same pickup position to match, if possible. That's how the Mooer works the best, I have found. And I'm going to click on over to the blue source capture, and we're going to hit the foot switch, and then we're gonna capture the sound of the Les Paul. So let's do that. So now I have exit out of the Mooer, and we should be good to go. Let's see how it sounds. It's pretty close. I think the output of the Les Paul needs a little bit of fine tuning. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just going to change the output of the Mooer a little bit. Now these EQs are for fine tuning. We're gonna decrease the bass a little bit. Sounds about right to me. I'm gonna go ahead and save that by holding down the source button. Now let's go back to the Mary 1. think we need to dial back the gain even a little bit more with the Les Paul, so I'm gonna switch back to that. Now, in comparison, I'm gonna turn off the Mooer and you're just gonna hear the Les Paul. Mary 1 sound. It's pretty cool. So what do I think after using this and spending some time with the Tone Capture GTR? I think the size is amazing. I think, like most Mooer products, that it is very intuitive to use. Now, is the Tone Capture going to be 100% at all times? No, of course not. This really comes across to me as a tool, a tonal tool for people with limited guitars or limited time, especially in a stage setting. Now, you could use this in a studio setting, but if you were in a studio setting, you would have the guitars right there with you anyways. Really, I really think of this as a live tool personally, but for $99, you really can't go wrong with at least checking it out and seeing if it works best for you. All the pickable links down below in the description. You've been wonderful. I've been Fluff. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.